There is no way there isn't a serious crisis in Atiku's camp. They are in disarray. How can Atiku say one thing and his spokesman will say another? They are trying to manage the backlash that came after Atiku Abubakar promised to return subsidy. That subsidy removal by Tinubu has impoverished more Nigerians. They expected the entire opposition to back Atiku Abubakar, but that's not coming. With the recent statement by Peter Obi in Port Harcourt during the NBA conference that you don't throw away the baby with the bathwater, that the fact that Tinubu is mismanaging the subsidy savings is not enough excuse to return subsidy, that he has other options to make sure the petrol continues to be affordable to Nigerians.
Well, I subscribe and I maintain that you need to remove subsidy. Mismanagement of the proceed should not be the reason for not removing it. What we should have done is that when we remove subsidy, we would have given the people alternative usage for the subsidy. What we have today is that that removal and the attendant resources being recovered is also being mismanaged and stolen. For example, we have received, according to them, 16 trillion. We will, I said it before, go to my manifesto and say I will remove subsidy. We'll do it in an organized manner, and whatever we recover will be invested appropriately.
So following that backlash and the way APC members have been attacking Atiku Abubakar's policy flip-flops, also some APC members actually backed Obi, at least even if it's for the first time in their lives. They backed Obi for his consistency, that he supported subsidy removal before 2023 presidential election, and he continues to support it today, unlike Atiku Abubakar that supported subsidy removal in 2023, but today he says he no longer supports it. Not that he is wrong, but it sounds very desperate and opportunistic.
This afternoon or this evening, so many Nigerians have been calling me to say that, you know, one of my press aides had contradicted me in my policy statement as far as subsidy is concerned. I want to repeat categorically that what I said, I will return subsidy, I will. And Nigeria is rich enough to look after the welfare of its citizens. Therefore, let it be clearly stated that he was not speaking on my own authority, because the removal of subsidy has driven more Nigerians into poverty than at any other time in the history of this country. And the fundamental responsibility of the government is the welfare of the citizens.
Saying that he will return subsidy without showing the plan, without showing where the money will come from, sounds like a vote grab, a way to appeal to Nigerians to vote for him. This time around, he knows that he doesn't have that party structure he has always been talking about. He doesn't have it this time, no governor, so it's going to be difficult going into the 2027 presidential election.
What Atiku Abubakar is proposing with the Atiku Economic Recovery Plan is a stopgap measure. This economy has been so battered, so shattered. There is nothing in it for the average Nigerian. Do you understand? The only commodity, the only thing that we have is in such abundance, crude, we are not having the benefit of it. So what he is proposing is a stopgap measure to ensure that fuel, diesel, and other byproducts are available at cheap, prices.
This also exposes the fact that people around Atiku Abubakar, his associates, his aides, don't even believe that it is possible to return subsidy. That's why Paul Ibe, his spokesperson, went on air to say that he will return it and remove it afterwards. They know that it's practically impossible to do that now. So if people around Atiku Abubakar don't believe in his policies, who are Nigerians to believe in the policies? Also, if his family members don't believe in him, in his vision about Nigeria, remember his son recently joined APC. So a family member, his son, doesn't believe in his father. How are Nigerians expected to believe in him when a close family member, his immediate aides, people that work with him every day, don't believe in him? It's a huge problem.
Two, I will make sure we secure this country. We are competing with thieves. They stole the election. Now they have stolen the economy. They have stolen everything.
The way Atiku sounds these days, the way he responded to Obasanjo recently, you can truly feel that he is on his final run for the presidency. He doesn't care if the bridges he has built over the years, all the bridges, even if he destroys them, he doesn't care, because he's not going to go back to anyone to ask him to support him in future. He is truly on his final run. Now the question is, isn't it obvious, going by how desperate Atiku Abubakar is in this campaign, why can't he use this time? Because it's very clear to him that he's not going to win. He should use this time to support another candidate, even if it's not Peter Obi. Yes, many people might not believe this, but Atiku Abubakar and his associates feel Atiku brought Peter Obi to national limelight. That's very debatable. And for that sake, Peter Obi shouldn't become president before Atiku Abubakar. That he must wait for Atiku Abubakar to become president before he will become president. So even if it is true that he brought him to national limelight, do they expect him to be beholden to Atiku Abubakar till eternity? He no longer has any right to dream to become president because Atiku Abubakar is yet to be president. It doesn't make any sense the way they reason. So even if Atiku Abubakar is to step down, it's definitely not going to be because of Peter Obi. He's not going to step down for him. He feels he can never be alive and allow someone he brought to national limelight to become president before him. So Nigerians must understand this. It's about ego, not about any Nigerian project or being patriotic or anything. No, think of it like, if I can't have it, then no one will have it. There is no denying the fact that fuel subsidy removal by Tinubu hit Nigeria's economy hard, and going by the poverty numbers, people in the north were hit harder compared to the south, and there is no doubt that people in the north are going to fall for it. Atiku Abubakar hopes to take this message to the north that he will return petroleum subsidy, and if he connects to them in a way they will understand, there is no doubt that they are going to vote for him based on that alone. It's unimaginable for many of them that they are buying petrol today at more than 1,300 naira per liter, when just 3 years ago it was sold for 185 naira. At worst, they would have been buying it at the time maybe 200 or 250 because of the transportation of the petrol to the north. So there's no doubt they are going to vote for him based on that, and if they do that, it will still be in favor of Peter Obi and Rabiu Kwankwaso. If Atiku Abubakar is able to capture most of the states he won in the north in 2023, that will prevent Tinubu from winning the states in the north. Because obviously Tinubu is banking on Muslim tickets. They are now openly playing religious politics, as you can see in this video, where over 500 Muslim clerics endorsed him. Also, this cleric came after and started saying that they never endorsed him, that he was the position of the governors present in the hall, that they were there for just something else, and after they started hearing that they endorsed him, that they never endorsed him. So you know how they conduct their own affairs. Whatever they accuse someone of, they are already doing it. It is what they do, their own insecurities, they try to project it on another. Remember in 2023, when fake bishops endorsed Tinubu and APC, now they are doing fake imams. So Atiku Abubakar being on the ballot will be doing a favor to Peter Obi and Rabiu Kwankwaso. He will reduce the votes that would have moved to APC. Many people, whether Nigerians like it or not, still vote based on religion. Whatever they are told is exactly what they do. They vote based on religion. Even if they have never heard from the person, they've never met him, even if the person is the one impoverishing them, once they are told, vote this person, is the person that will do better, they will vote for that person. If Atiku Abubakar is on the ballot, they will vote for him instead, because they will make comparisons and say, this one has been there, it has made the situation worse, let's hope on Atiku Abubakar to do differently. So Atiku should be on the ballot to mop up votes like these, While P2B and Rabiu Kwankwaso will focus in the south and the middle belt and Kanu and some other parts, no politician in Nigeria today can beat P2B in retail politics. Look at him here, visiting victims of the recent attack in Benue State. No other prominent Nigerian politician moves around Nigeria the way he does. He visits the less privileged, always giving them hope, showing that empathy now that he's not yet in office. It will convince the people that if he ever gets to office, that he will continue the same. There's no way you can convince these people to vote against P2B. No way. He's not in power now, but he's always with them, always commiserating with them, showing them that empathy. You can't convince them otherwise. It's not magic. This is very simple. But Nigerian politicians are so full of their ego, they can never bring themselves down to the level of ordinary citizens. They want to be seen as overlords who lord themselves over Nigerians. Just like when Tinubu grudgingly visited Plateau State after the massacre in Yelwata, he couldn't be bothered to visit the community. Rather, he ended up at the airport. Even at that airport, he told them that they don't have light at the airport, that he has only 10 minutes to stay in Plateau State.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. You have no light at the airport, and I have to fly back within the next 10 minutes.
So there is no way you can beat P2B in retail politics. People that hope on religion and other things to manipulate the electorate, he will always focus on retail politics. And if you have an interaction with someone like him, it will change your life. You will vote for him and campaign for him for free of charge. Let's take a listen.
We have lost our community. Nobody is staying there now.
They said they appreciate your coming so much that they didn't expect. That they are so happy that they had what happened to them.